Hadjievangelou. I'm the finance director for the Coca Cola operations for Middle East and North Africa, and I'm based in Cairo. And I oversee the operations of the finance department in 33 markets. I would say, of course, the one area is a resource allocation, and that's an area where, as finance team, we can actually help the senior management make the right decisions, and we can help by participating in the strategy setting, and also being part of the cross-functional team, identifying the opportunities in the market and the white space, and how to best address those opportunities. And I think it's important for the finance department to elevate itself. It's important for the finance department to change mindset, develop skills and competencies, so it becomes what I would call a strategic business partner, and also earn a seat on the table where the important decisions are being made. I really see strategy and finance going together from the very first stage, which I would say is the opportunity identification, all the way to the resource allocation and execution. So it's finance, as I said earlier, needs to elevate itself, acquire the right skills, competencies, start thinking outside the box, and to some extent change a bit of a mindset and earn the respect to sit on the table of the decision making. I've been in the company more than 20 years now, and probably the first 15 were on purely finance roles. Started from, the only variety in those first 15 years was moving from one country to another and covering developed or emerging countries. However, around 15 or 16 years within my career in the company, I decided to move over to strategy and business planning. And that was a big decision, and it was a risky decision as well. Because, as I said, at the time, finance associates didn't know what's happening outside finance. But I think it has paid off because it's broadened my horizon. And at the same time, though, it shows that a finance associate who is quite good in things like analytical analysis and is quite good in discipline and very methodic, can actually have a good career in other areas where analysis and methodic approach is required, like strategy and business planning. So it actually helped other finance associates boost their confidence as well, because, as I said, finance used to be for finance only, and my success in strategy opened the doors for other finance people to do the same, but also it equipped me with new skills and knowledge to go back to finance and being a kind of a new generation finance director. It's a number of things. Of course, someone has to show some leadership skills, has to take some ownership of certain initiatives, has to be able to drive a team and persuade a team to thrive towards those initiatives. So has to be a leader to start with, to be a finance leader. But also it has to show the good communication skills. In the past, finance used to speak to finance people only. Now they talk to other stakeholders, they talk to people who have very limited finance experience. So communication skills is another one. But also is this mindset and this willingness to think outside the box. Accounting can be learned. You have the accounting manual next to you and you can see the accounting standards and this and that and whatever. But the willingness to actually think outside the box, see the challenge my counterpart in marketing is facing, and how I can help him address that challenge while at the same time I don't break the rules as a finance manager. I think that's important. You have to see, let's say, adaptability and flexibility, okay, and willingness to get out of the box. I mean, these are the important, let's say, soft skills. I mean, the hard skills like knowing the accounting standards and this and that, probably easier to acquire these days. I mean, without technology, we wouldn't be able to do many of the things we're doing today. Just to give you an example, all my invoices from the whole of Middle East and North Africa are being processed and paid out of Warsaw, while all the accounting and the journal vouchers is being done in Drogheda, Ireland. And technology has a lot to play with that. I mean, I have a team of 35 people scattered in 7 different regions and countries, and with technology I stay in touch with them on the daily basis or weekly basis as need to. We can have business plan presentations or business reviews through technology. So these are, let's say, on the day-to-day functions. But on the commercial finance per se, I mean, technology can play a big role as well, and I'm referring more to on market research, on market data gathering, on competitive intelligence. Technology can play a big role in both gathering the data and storing and even sorting and having the data available at your fingertips. So technology plays a big role in effectively doing, let's say, the process activities centralized and creating synergies, keeping in touch with the team or the other stakeholders without having to travel, but also providing the tools and the databases to do your analysis the best possible way. I mean, definitely very important. For a number of reasons. I mean, first of all, you see finance associates from a different spectrum of the business, from different industries, and it was great in the panel I took part. We had a CFO from a property company, a CFO from a financial services, from a bank, and myself from a fast-moving consumer goods company. So I think it's a great experience to see how CFOs operate in different industries. I mean, that's the one thing. And you're going to find similarities and differences as well, but you're going to find a lot of similarities, and you can do the parallel analysis. And the other thing, attending a two-day event, I mean, you can pick up learnings and knowledge, which if you sat on your own, would take you probably years to acquire. I mean, I can see from my point of view, I mean, what I share out there, it's knowledge and experience we acquired over probably 22 years. Of course, not everything, but I mean, I think it's a great investment to spend these 2 days. And the third point, of course, is the networking. I mean, you don't know whether you have a job or you don't have a job tomorrow, and so I think it's absolutely important to network, and not only from having a job point of view, but also from making contacts and expanding your own horizon. They are the ones defining their future. Okay, they are the ones setting, I mean, the bar. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to be an accountant and have a job for life, okay, it's up to you. If you want to become a CFO or even, let's say, more a business manager or general manager, again, it's up to you, built on your on the knowledge and the disciplines you acquired as a finance person. Expand your horizon, think outside the box, and you can make it. So it all comes from you. And in my career, I've seen associates on different things. I mean, I just want to have a job. I don't care if I'm doing the same thing for the next 20-30 years. And the other one is the one who I spent 20% of my time learning new things and meeting new people and thinking from a different point of view. So it's really if you want it to happen, you can make it. Okay, that would be my advice.